Here we are, Liquid Lunch. It's me, Hugh, and Sandra's here, and this is the first Liquid Lunch of 2016. Sandra.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And hello way over there.
Yeah, hello. It's the Johnny Carson set, so we're just, Sandra and I can't sit beside each other and hit each other.
That's going to change. We're going to figure this out.
I
don't even know which camera to look at anymore. I'm like totally lost.
I know.
Maybe it's a good start oh, thank you, Chris. He's telling me to look at this camera. Maybe it's a good start for the new year. And happy Ukrainian and Polish and Greek Orthodox and Russian Christmas. And I don't know if I have everybody, but it's a Christmas today.
See, which could be, that would be great if we had another Boxing Day tomorrow.
Oh.
And another week of sales.
Okay, don't give retailers the
that's
opportunity.
A good idea.
My God.
Russian Boxing Week sale. That's a good idea.
Rush into the Russian Boxing Week sale.
Okay, that's good. No charge for that idea. Okay, let's get busy. We've got Rosemary Sullivan back here on the show, and Rosemary, great to have you here. And what we have, I know you brought some stuff. You have, you're from the PEMF Wellness Center.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Which is pulsed electromagnetic frequencies.
Yes.
And Sandra's getting some right now in her feet.
Yes. I am. And this is more well or popularly known as the Tesla. It's Tesla, right?
Tesla is the pulse electric magnetic. Yes, he did that with the coils and with the mat. And this is just a different version where it's going in the bottom of your feet, the pulsating, which is for your reflexology points. So therefore it's going and touching everything from your brain to your liver, kidney, heart, sinuses. Now
I noticed that it started there's a number right in the center, and right now it's at 13. It was at oh wow, I just felt something. Okay, so it's been
Rosemary.
very well. No, Rosemary has this remote thing, and maybe she can totally control this.
Let me do that.
I don't think so. I'm just going to be freaking right out. But no, so it started at 30 or 30, 29, and now
that was
it's
just
13.
time. It's just your time.
Oh, it's my time. Oh,
yeah.
I see now. Okay.
So right now, you see the lights going. That's pretty frequent. The pulsing is at the highest right now.
Okay. Now, is it responding to me, or is it doing this because this is what it does in the last 15 minutes?
This is what it does.
Wow. Okay, because I can feel it more now than I felt it earlier. So is it building up?
Yeah.
Is it?
Very, very.
So it changes throughout the session or whatever.
Now, I'm feeling it more in my left foot than my right foot. Does that signify anything?
No.
No? Wow.
Just the way it is.
So now what is this doing for me? It's balancing me out, or?
Yeah, it's balancing, but what it's doing, let's say if you had any pain, it helps relieve pain. It also helps your cells with oxygen into your cells, healthy cells. So it's doing all those wonderful things for you.
Now, can it help with injuries too?
Very much so. I do have sports athletes that do come, and depending on what it is, I will put them maybe on the mat or on the Tesla coil, which is a round coil, or use the probe, depending what their needs are.
So it's not just the foot machine you have. That's the Tesla PEMF.
No. I have a couple of mats and the coils, and then I have another one EMR, which is around your waist,
your back. Okay.
Which is phenomenal.
So if I had a back injury, what would you?
Oh, I'd put you in the Tesla coil.
Okay.
Yeah, you lie there and the coil just goes right over you. Hertz is around 50, and also the ER that I have, it's 70 hertz. So that would be really good for you. But also, besides PMF, I have other wonderful things that I do. And if you have back issues, I have a machine called the Chi machine. And you lie down on the floor and put your feet on it and your ankles, and you actually move like this. It's really lymphatic drainage and extremely good for your spine.
I want that.
You know what? I would love to bring it the next time because it's phenomenal.
Can you bring it here? Is
Yes.
it something? Oh, okay.
So do you feel it?
Oh, yes. It's phenomenal, especially if you have sore lower back. You actually feel phenomenal after you get up. You say,
Whoa.
wow, whoa. But, so I have different options for people, but also I do raindrop therapy.
Oh, yeah.
Now, that sounds very good. Raindrop therapy.
Yeah, we need to know what that is.
Raindrop therapy is phenomenal. Again, it gets back to your feet. The feet is the soul of you, literally. So what I do is you lie down, and I put essential oils, very specific essential oils, on the spine area. And because the spine, we keep it's actually dormant viruses on your spine. And this actually helps kill them. But it was invented or made for people with crooked spine, sclerosis.
Sclerosis, yeah.
Yes. So anyways, I measure people before, their height, and then after. And they're actually say, oh my God, I grew. And I said, no, you didn't grow. It's just because the spine has memory. So what happens is it comes back. Because of abuse and being, when you're sore, your spine shrinks a bit. So it comes back. So you'll see a difference. Some people see from a 1/4 inch to an inch.
This is by putting the essential oils on the spine.
Yeah, I do the feet first, then you're on your back when I'm doing your feet, then I ask you to flip over, and you're on your stomach, and if you give me your arm, it's like this, very gentle on the spine. And I put, where the raindrop comes is when you drop the oils on the back, and you just like very gently. You do other things around the spine.
So there's a massaging action that takes place
Oh yeah,
as well?
very gentle. It's all about gentle. It's also a very good detox because people, actually you'll see things come up on their back from the oils, and it's the detoxing them right away. So many people feel like it's having a bottle of wine.
Wow.
I've been told. I've had people have gone into the future. And
Into the future.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah, they've gone into the future. Some people have just zoned out. As soon as I start working with them, they zone. They've never felt that kind of relaxation. So anyways, getting on to all this, and I do all this.
That's great.
Then after that, I put a towel on you, and then a hot towel, then a blanket. And you get all that heat, and it penetrates that oil in there. It's amazing.
Wow.
But before,
I'm feeling pricklies right now, just so you know.
well, that's good.
Does she have to be on for a certain length of time?
No, I mean we can almost finish it. She's almost finished.
Let her finish it, and then.
Yes, you'll get your turn. So
Yes, you'll get your turn.
the whole thing about raindrop therapy, besides it's a detox, I ground you. The first thing we initially do for people, all metal is taken off, but I ground you. I work with your shoulders and your feet, and I use. I just want you to smell this. This is called Valor, and this is the first oil.
Valor?
Yeah.
Valor, okay, yeah.
And these are essential oils. You can eat these.
You can eat these.
Yeah, you could. So I'm just going to put a drop like that. Now rub it like this.
Oh, it's blue. It's actually got color.
And smell. That's what I call my grounding.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah. So what happens is I would use Valor on your shoulders and then on the bottom of your feet. And that's the first thing I do to ground you.
Wow.
And sometimes if the person is anxious, I will do some healing energy so they can be calm. And depending on the person, I like to give them so they can be calm to get the full benefit, because this is so enjoyable.
So that's actually, it brings me to this question, which is how do you determine what somebody needs? And sometimes do you combine things? Like to me, I just threw out that back thing. Like what if somebody has a low back or back injury? And then raindrop therapy is really along the back. So I'm wondering, can you combine the Tesla stuff?
Oh, definitely.
With that, and how do you determine? Does somebody come into you and come to you and say, okay, this is my problem, and you develop some sort of protocol for them?
Yeah, a package for them, what suits them. But my biggest thing is I want to talk to them and listen to what their needs are, and expectations. I'm not a miracle worker. You had pain or whatever is going on in your life. It's been there for a while. What I can do is help.
Facilitate
healing and get it going. And also, a lot of it is also preventive, like reflexology is very preventive.
And that's what this is. This is a form of reflexology, right?
Sometimes I do reflexology first. They're lying on the mat. And when I do reflexology with people, they go to sleep. And I always joke with them. I said, snoring's allowed. To me, that is music to my ears, because people are very tense. And so I will do reflexology first, and then I will do Raindrop on them. I mean, that is like an experience.
Now, how long is that? So how much time does the person book with you?
If they were doing just Raindrop, probably about an hour and 20 minutes.
That's a long time.
Oh, it's a beautiful. It's not a rush thing. It's
therapeutic.
Very. It's some people it's very spiritual as well.
Yes.
So I love doing it. I smell the oils myself, and I mean, the whole place smells wonderful after. And then if I was doing a combination of the reflex and that, you're getting over 2 hours and 10 minutes to do a combination.
And how often does somebody need to come to you to? Is this about maintaining? Is this about not curing but healing?
Helping the spinal cord. And if somebody was serious, I would say try to do it a couple times a month. If it was just preventive and you want to feel good and look after yourself, I always tell people do it change of the seasons 4 times a year.
Okay.
And that is really a nice way. Reflexology is totally preventive, and people can do it, every 2 weeks. It's wonderful.
So some people go into hair salons, and that's therapeutic for them, right? It's about getting your hair done, but it's also about talking, and even with hair salons, they can do massages now and those kinds of things. But it sounds to me like this is a lot of people go to their hairstylist, and they do that every season. They'll do it like 3 or 4, especially women. They'll go quite often. It sounds to me like this is almost. It feels to me like it's like that, because when people go to just get their haircut, they're actually going for a lot more than just getting a haircut. So it sounds to me like if I'm going for my back, I'm getting a lot more than just my back. I'm getting peace of mind. I'm getting a connection. I'm getting
You're actually rejuvenating mind, body, and spirit, and that's what we do.
So it really is the package.
Yes.
No, that's really cool. Now, Rosemary, I think we should also just say, right, that what brought you to this practice or this technology was your own experience, right? Where you had amazing recovery from using this stuff. And
continuing. Preventive. Yes. So it's been over a year now. So I'm very happy. And I will continue, and I totally believe in this. And I've seen great results with other people. I'm working with one person that has a cataract, had an eye accident, and his contact went right in his eye. So because of that, the result, he got a cataract as well. So I've been working with a few different things that I have, and we're documenting it, and his vision is clearing up. His cataract is slowly disappearing. It's amazing. So
what form of treatment are you using for him specifically?
Actually, I'm using the Tesla coil and the probe, where he's doing this around his eyes, and I'm also using the frequency generator.
Wow! So you have a lot of stuff at this in your wellness center.
Yes.
Now, do you sell anything there? Like, do you sell some of these oils? Rosemary?
Oh yeah, I mean but that to me that's very secondary.
Okay.
All the equipment, anybody can rent it from me, or they can buy it.
Okay.
And they can get oils, but to me it's all about you being happy and
so you can take
results.
some of this stuff home. So it's not just about getting something from you. I can actually start to do some things at home.
Yes.
As well. Okay, that's so I can continue it.
Oh, definitely.
Now I'm done.
Are you done?
Do you
that was
wanna
that
try?
noise, right? That little beep.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd like to do it. Do you want to switch spots?
Well, or do you want to just slip it under and do it from under
Okay,
there?
I can do that.
Yeah, why don't we do that?
There, Sandra?
Okay, so I'm just going to slide this.
Johnny Carson seat just to see what that was like.
Well, that's okay. I'll do it another time.
So I leave my socks on, right?
That would be nice.
And now what do I do?
You just put your feet on.
Okay, I got it, Sandra.
Okay.
I'm good.
Do this.
You're going to turn it on remotely, right?
Yeah. Are we on?
I am. My feet are on, yes.
All right. Are we? There we go. I might.
It says 15 now.
Okay, that's 15 minutes. How's that? And now we're going to...
Yeah, crank up the volume.
Yes, I am. So you're going to feel it. I'm going to put it all the way. So
Are your socks really thick?
No.
Okay.
Thank goodness I didn't wear my thermal socks today. I have my dollar store socks on today.
All right, there you are. So I just wanted you, with the essential oils, there are different oils. And
I'm not feeling anything.
Well, just...
Give it some time.
All right. Why don't we just pass him a little valor here and get him to calm down a bit?
Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Let's give you some valor.
To calm you down. So what we're going to do, you're going to want to pass it, and he's just going to put a tiny drop.
Like one drop.
And then you...
And smell.
Oh, I'm feeling it now.
Are you feeling it now?
Getting, yeah.
Getting charged?
Yeah.
Does it matter which wrist you do
I
it?
always do left because this is the receiving hand.
Okay.
Left?
That's your left.
Yeah. And maybe take off your magnets. I forgot.
Oh.
Yeah.
There.
Okay.
Yeah. Just...
Now what? Should I just leave it, or she was doing this,
Just
right?
go like that. Yeah.
Should I do what she did?
Yeah.
I wish you could turn it up more.
Is
You know
that
what I'm
enough? You're gonna frequent right out of here.
I hope so.
The frequency. It smells so amazing. Oh, it's still quite strong, actually.
Okay, so now I'm feeling the pulses. Now this is PEMF, and what's it doing? You mentioned, I know you already said this for Sandra, but now that I'm feeling it, it's going into what's hitting me everywhere, right?
Oh yeah, it should be the back of your legs and the pulses. It's just going up like your meridians, and it's just going everywhere.
Does it make us smarter?
I have brain power and essential oils.
Let's give him some of that.
Me or you?
Actually, with the essential oils, there's so many different things. Like I never use any pills. Like if you have an upset stomach, there's Digest. And that's
okay.
You put it on your stomach, and you would put it on the bottom of your feet.
Now, do you have one for headaches? Sinus?
Oh, love it. Peppermint.
Peppermint.
Always put it on the side.
Temples?
Temples. Be careful with peppermint, not near your eyes because they'll run, and behind your ears.
Okay.
Is excellent, and you can put it on your big toes, like the tips
Underneath the toes or
on the top, the tip of the toes. Yeah.
Okay.
So I also wanted to mention another thing with the oils is we do VitaFlex. And this is oils done completely on very specific oils on the bottom of your feet, where it would be kidney, liver, brain, and use those oils on the bottom of your feet. And that is amazing treatment.
And what is that? What kind of treatment is that? Is that That's not Raindrop.
No, this is called VitaFlex.
VitaFlex.
Because you're doing all the different areas on your feet, so different oils are applied to that. And also we do emotional release with the oils, and it is a beautiful, we do it on your head.
You know, Rosemary, I just want to ask you, because some people might be a little skeptical that just because you have some essential oils that have nice fragrances, that they can actually have an effect on your body, mind, emotional well-being, spirit, and that sort of thing. Can you, if somebody's having that kind of skepticism, how do you answer that kind of skepticism?
Well, I'd ask them, what's going on with them, and let's say for a headache. As soon as somebody says they have a headache, I just will give them peppermint, and their headache is gone.
Even a migraine headache?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It works.
All right.
To me, is if I don't try to
prove anything.
No, I just say here.
Yeah, it's in the.
The proof is the oils and where you put them.
Okay. Well, we still have a little bit of time. I just got the sign from Jenny over there, but.
Such a lovely sign.
But what else do we need to know here today? We're going to give out all the contact, and well, we've already shown it a few times, but so people can come and see you. You're in Richmond Hill.
Yes, and we also just started other little packages. I'm very excited because I have John now coming, who is a homeopath. Mm-hmm. So I have that as well. I will be having tummy wraps done, and we can do packages like a little day thing for women who I call it tummy wrap and lymphatic drainage and your 8 minutes on the mat to rejuvenate you. So we're doing little packages where you can have a group of ladies. I'm also very excited that I will be having guest speakers coming there because it's a very large space. It's 1,528 square feet.
Whoa.
And so we're doing a lot, and we're going to constantly add things.
So it's going to be an activity center as well, it sounds like.
Yes. So I would like some. I'm very excited about the future, and it's big enough to do small classes of yoga.
You should open up that channel there. You can serve the whole Richmond Hill, North Toronto area with fantastic content. All the people you bring in, you can interview them.
Well, there's
it can be a Rosemary that channel.
Well, it would be to me. It would be mind, body, and spirit. That's what it's all about, is rejuvenating that, and that's what people feel when they come in. The atmosphere is really wonderful, and I just look forward in growing and expanding.
Well, it sounds to me like there's a lot of different directions you can go in.
I just want to say about the homeopathy, because people skeptical about homeopathy too, because it seems kind of woo, because you take this stuff that's been, it's almost just water, right? It's just the energetic imprint of whatever the plant material or whatever it is. But I just got to tell you, in my life I've had 2 bad ankle sprains, very bad, okay? The first one and they were both of severity. The first one I had, it took me 6 months for my ankle to come back to normal, right? The second one, which was just as bad, I was on my way up north. I was at Union Station, and I ran into someone who was a guest on Liquid Lunch who was a homeopath. And I said, hey, man, I was on crutches. It was that bad. And I just happened to run into him, and he just said, well, here, take this. And he wrote me out a little homeopathic prescription, and I went up to that place that used to be on Yonge Street, and I spent a few dollars, and I got these homeopathic remedies. My ankle was better in 2 weeks, and it seemed miraculous to me. So it's a whole way of approaching health that I don't think enough people are paying attention to.
Well, remember, too, this is a tried and true ancient in other parts of the world. It's not here because we're so conventional, we're into conventional medicine, but in other parts of the world, it's a no-brainer, right? This is just what they do.
Well, just the fact that with PEMF, for example, it's still being very big in Quebec, huge in Europe.
Yes.
This is nothing new, and the only natural remedies, herbs, the oils, it's all energy. We are energy. So how can you go wrong with having pure energy? To me, I would go natural. What is the taking a pill? Chemicals.
Yes.
Which is the worst thing
and
for
side
us.
effects. There's no if it doesn't work, at least there's no side effects.
Absolutely not. But it all works.
Yeah. Yes.
But the big key thing is what you think.
Yes.
And if you're open. To me, that is the biggest thing, is to be open, at least try it.
And you're finding more and more people are open, right? Like I think that there is a shift to people.
I think people are getting fed up.
Yeah, I agree.
And if you do take pills, you have side effects, right?
Yes.
Here you aren't going to get side effects.
Yes.
And they actually see progress, and they see, oh, wow, it works.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to come up there.
You're doing
Rosemary.
a raindrop therapy session, and the reason why I want to do it there, I wouldn't do it here,
Yeah.
is the
Yeah,
environment.
yeah. I get it. And now I'm sold.
And
Not
I
that
would
I
love
wasn't
you
before.
to see the environment as
Yeah.
well.
Okay.
And then you'll have a sort of a idea what's going on.
Yeah.
You're welcome as well. I always am open to show. I'm open if you know of any interesting people that could speak and help and share their knowledge. I'm always looking for speakers so I can do a night
Yes.
and call everybody in and say, we have this going on.
Yes.
So
yes.
that's what I'm open to as well.
Okay, fantastic. So people can reach you through the website, pemf-centre.ca. Right?
Yes.
Rosemary?
Yes.
And you're right there in Richmond Hill.
And do you have an email address?
Yes, pemf-centre limited dot at gmail.com.
At gmail.com. Okay, great.
Okay.
Too many emails.
Yeah. All right, well, this has been great.
Thank you so
No.
much, and thank you for the experience. That was amazing.
Thank you for
I
having me.
loved
It was
Yeah.
wonderful. Thank you.
I just wish you could leave this machine here and,
Well, you know what?
And I'll control the remote.
yeah.
It
turn
is
up.
on the highest. It's on.
Is it?
It's on the highest. You have 5 more minutes.
There should be one more setting.
How do you know he
Louder.
has 5 more minutes?
Well, I gave him 15 minutes on it.
Oh.
It says 5 left.
Yeah. So
Well, you're good. How did you know that? It doesn't say that on this.
intuition. All right.
That's amazing.
All right, so thank you.
Thank you.
So we're going to take a little break and carry on here on Liquid Lunch right after this.
After you're all chilled.